Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? What's up? This is the Barrel Guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, you know what I mean? It's like a nice, proper cold front, you know? Cold front. Happy Thanksgiving to all my US friends and followers, etc., and all the Jamaicans in Jamaica who are celebrating Thanksgiving right now. They must stop it. If you do a visa, you cannot celebrate Thanksgiving. Good. All right. Now, you know, it seems as if this thing is not going away, because usually Jamaica is a 9-day wonder thing. You know what I mean? That thing will pop up and it just lasts like a few days and it just peter out to nothing. But it look like I said, that's something you're not going away. So it's obvious that, you know what I mean, whatever has really triggered this whole, you know what I mean, sensitization of the realities of what is happening in schools and has been happening in schools. But you know what is the scary thing now is that it's happening at a rate now, and to an extent that, you know, a lot of us, you know, we're not aware of, and it cannot be allowed to continue like that, or else, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to say the word, because them say life and death is in the power of the tongue. But we might have some adverse cases to deal with if we don't call a truce. You know what I'm saying? Because youths right now, you know what I mean, them are take things to a different level. And of course, teachers who are human being, police who are human being, nurse who are human being, you know what I mean, they are not even as much as their profession calls for a certain level of decorum, a certain level of professionalism, and a certain way of responding to conflict situations that come to your face. You know what I mean? There are some people who they are not prepared to deal with that kind of thing, or they are not prepared to or, you know, sometimes you just don't know how you're going to react to a particular situation when it comes to your door. You know what I'm saying? But it is a clear sign that there are a lot of people who are oblivious to the real realities, and not because you are oblivious to it means that it is not happening and means that it should not be addressed. You know what I mean? There are a number of thoughts I have in my mind as to how we can begin to make the change. You know what I'm saying? Because change begins with you, you know. It's easy to talk about a problem. Anybody can talk about a problem and be very excited about talking about the problem. But very few persons want to engage the solution to the problem. But for sure, you know, what is happening in our schools right now is a dire situation. You know what I'm saying? But another point of concern is that there are like probably 80% of the school population that are students who are well-to-do and they want to do well. You know what I mean? They come from wherever they come from, whether they have good home training, good guidance at home, or their own personal ambitions. You know what I mean? Them wanting to make something of themselves. They exist in the schools, and some of them are doing very well. Some on borderline, some on various points of the spectrum. And they want to rise above, and they want to do their best. But the thing is that because the bad is always highlighted, they get to be pushed in the back. They get to be pushed down and dumbed down and silenced pretty much. So they are even afraid to speak up. They are doing well, but nobody is really seeing it because that now going to make highlights. You know what I'm saying? So I am very much concerned about the students who they have to deal with the bad reputation or how people see them school, because that have a lot to do with the self-esteem of a child, you know, ladies and gentlemen, or even anybody. People who actually work at certain company, them feel extra confident, even if they are the ones who is just probably pushing the door. But them feel good for know so them work at like a Sagicor or something like that, or a NHT or something like that, you know what I mean? Nobody not talk about who work at Chung wholesale, and I'm saying because the hype not the right so. Just like how boys from KC, even if them don't know A from Bullfoot when them done a KC them used to go. You know what I mean? A Georges them used to go, and them feel a good hype off of that. But when a school is been banded in the media a certain way, the child gets affected You know what I'm saying? A lot of students who them do them common entrance, you know, sorry, I am still at common entrance because right now I think the exam them have changed too much, so I just stick to common entrance. They don't want to pick certain schools because that school they have a bad reputation. And for them to work so hard in a school and get pushed in that school, them feel like them lose and feel like the system fail them. So we have to call a truce. We have to call a truce with all stakeholders involved. The parents, the teachers, the students, the administration, the government, who they are the legislators, to put certain framework in place to let people understand that, you know what, these are the rules of engagement, and anybody cross the line, this is the sanction. And I'm saying, if we not do that, you know, ladies and gentlemen, and enforce it, you know, we're not going to hear some things. And I'm saying, we're not going to hear some things other than just words and threats. We're not going to see some things. Because, you know what, the devil is moving to and fro this earth, seeking who he may devour. And there are many broken people in this world right now, both adult and children. There are many broken situations, and the devil look for broken people, you know what I mean, and him just drop a vibes upon them, make them feel emboldened, and them just go out and just do some things and don't care, because they themselves reach a point of hopelessness. They themselves reach a point of like frustration and just can't botherness, and just they pretty much get hopeless, and them just no business. So then we just do some things and don't care while other people suffer. So me I go chronicle some thoughts that I have, you know what I mean, especially coming from the experience of, you know, mentoring for 7 years straight at the Great St. Catherine High School, and some things that I identified, you know what I mean, as some things that we can do, because during that mentorship process, a lot of things change, you know what I mean. Leadership of the school is important, you know what I mean. There are many principals who then go some school and turn around the school literally, you know what I mean, by them approach to dealing with situations between children and teachers, which is a ever continuous thing. All right, Barrelman out, you know what I mean. I have seen a lot of videos about the things happening in the school, but me personally just don't decide to share no more. You know what I mean? It's just so sickening. I don't want to share no more. And plus, you know what I mean, and we can't take all up a bad word from my page. I can't pay a bad word cussing at them. You know what I mean? So I'm tap now. Let us look at some solution, yeah? Let us look at some solutions. It is cold right now. It is Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give thanks for those who live in the US. Canada Thanksgiving is the best though. Followed by the Jamaican Thanksgiving, which is every day, because we enjoy ourselves in Jamaica every day. Barrelman out.